Do you believe it? In the same village, over 100 people actually remember how they died in their past lives. A little girl can spill the secrets of her past life husband and exactly how she died back then. Even scientists used a lie detector, and they still couldn't explain this phenomenon. Hey everyone, it's Lan. Welcome back to lanlanwonglanlanofscary channel. Have you ever heard of a reincarnation village? There's one called Pingyang Village in Hunan, China. Rumor has it around 7,000 to 8,000 people live there. But get this, 110 of them remember their past lives. Some recall every detail of their death and afterlife. Others only remember bits and pieces. Let me tell you one of their stories. The person we're talking about is Shi Shuangren, a member of the Dong ethnicity. The Dong people have their own culture and language. Most don't speak Mandarin, only Dong. But she was Han Chinese in her past life. Once her past life memories came back, she could speak Mandarin fluently right away. Even people who refused to believe her had to change their minds. Most Dong folks barely know Mandarin, so how could a 2 or 3-year-old who'd never been to school speak a foreign language? She said she didn't have past life memories from birth. They only came when she was around 2. Her family was celebrating the Black Rice Festival. Downstairs was packed, noisy, and lively. She heard the commotion and wanted to go see, but tripped at the stairwell. When she stood up, she heard the family's cow moo, and suddenly her head throbbed. A thought flashed. This isn't my home. My home doesn't have a cow. That contrast unlocked her past life memories instantly. She even remembered her old name. But she only knew Mandarin then, not Dong, so she couldn't explain what was happening. In that split second, she recalled everything from her past life. Her name, how she died. Her past life name was Yao Jia'an, and she died at 24 around June. Here's what happened. One day, after working in the fields, she went to a nearby pond to wash her feet. Something bit her. She never found out what. When she got home, she had a high fever that wouldn't break. A few days later, she died. After dying, she felt her soul leave her body, like she was floating. She could clearly see 50 or 60 people in the house, mourning her. Then her soul followed the funeral procession. She watched everything everyone did, but couldn't move or speak. She was totally helpless. After the funeral, she didn't get reborn right away. Her soul went to a single plank bridge. She saw crowds crossing it, so she planned to follow. But on the other side, an old man with a white beard yelled at her twice, "Don't come over here," so she didn't cross. She went back to her past life home, but her body was already buried. She had nowhere to go, so she hid on the roof beam, sleeping on a red cloth that said, "7 stars shine brightly." While waiting to be reborn, she didn't feel time passing or hunger. Then one day, 2 people started arguing loudly. They woke her up and she flew out in a panic. Next thing she knew, she was in a chaotic red and black fog, hearing a baby cry. Then she blacked out and didn't remember anything until she tripped at the stairwell years later. One year at school, the teacher was calling roll, and she heard her past life children's names. She'd named those kids herself. Right away, she knew her past life kids were in the same school. They were only 1 or 2 years older than her now, so she didn't dare tell them. Instead, like any mom, she snuck all her snacks onto their windowsill. Eventually, the kids got confused, who kept leaving snacks. They asked around, and a classmate said, "Shi Shuangren talks about having past life memories. She says she's your birth mom from a past life." Normal people wouldn't believe a younger kid claiming to be their mom. But when someone you've never met spills secrets only family could know, you can't help but believe. Since Yao Jia'an died when her kids were little, they didn't have many shared memories. So her past life husband, mom, and grandma tested Shi. The grandma asked questions. She answered all correctly. The husband refused to believe. Until they brought a teacher Li to witness. She told secrets only she and her past husband knew. Finally, Yao's mom gave the last test. She took Shi to an old street with 10 to 20 identical doors and told her to find her past home. She found it. Then Yao's mom asked, "Do you remember why Yao Jia'an married into Pingyang?" She said, when Yao was 17, her family set her up on a blind date. The first guy was Mr. Huang Tal, a United Front worker. The whole family loved him. One day, Yao took her little brother to meet him. They talked so much, she forgot about her brother. When she got home that night, she realized her 10-year-old brother was gone. Her mom yelled at her. Yao was young and angry, so she broke up with Mr. Huang. Years later, she still didn't date. She liked going to the county to watch movies, where she met He Ziming, the film team leader, 8 years older, not as good-looking as Mr. Huang, but Yao married him anyway, even though her parents disagreed. That was a 100% private family secret. With that and other proofs, Yao's family was fully convinced. They reconnected, and Shi's and Yao's families started visiting each other often. Because so many people in Pingyang claimed to be reborn, a sinology professor from Central South University tested them with a lie detector. The results? They weren't lying. The local government didn't deny their existence either. Scientists still can't explain this. She once said, "If I could choose, I might not want these past life memories. They took away my childhood. What about you? Would you want to keep your past life memories when reborn?" There are more reborn people's stories besides Shi's. If you want to hear them, leave a comment and tell me your choice. That's it for today's story. If you liked our channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next episode. Bye-bye.